We wish to bring forth a transmission of love, of freedom, of acknowledgement of your divine power. It's already within you. The 5D crystalline consciousness is already within you. It starts with you. You are the seed. You are the germination. You are the fulfillment of the Mother's plan for Gaia. There is no let-up in the nature of the changes that you are experiencing, and until it all settles down, there are more coming along. But more importantly, they are necessary to move humanity into a new era. The old ways are no longer adequate for introducing changes that are necessary if you are to move on and gain more freedom of movement and choice. More importantly is the introduction of new ways of living and managing your planet to benefit from the untapped resources. This specific frequency of the full moon carries a sacred frequency of light rarely ever seen within the history of the universe. This unique pure frequency will begin to interact electrically with your Earth's core, setting in motion the sacred prophecy that is to bring Earth into a direct alignment to what is referred as event. This phenomenon is a rare event within the universal planes where a profound realignment occurs, altering the multidimensional reality of a planetary cycle. Earth's destined path will shift completely at that juncture. What you observe is a direct reflection of your inner journey. Dear Jennifer, you have spoken of the process of death and grief with your father's transition. With him, a part of you died too. Every death you experience on the Earth plane changes you. It offers you the opportunity to expand beyond that part of who you were and make new space for who you are becoming. It is a part of the cycle of renewal of humanity, and never has this process been more rich, more ripe, more blessed than in this now. As each of you strips away all that no longer serves you, in terms of labels, identities, attachments, belongings, relationships, locations, you dissolve the 3D matrix within you. As the 3D matrix within is dissolved, the 5D matrix emerges from within. Your dual torus spin intensifies within, carrying out a very subtle, delicate clearing pattern to assist you as you emerge into your 5D self. You are on your way to a better way of living, one that should benefit everybody in equal proportions. You are one human race inexplicably joined together, and the benefits of doing so means a fair distribution of the wealth of the earth. It was necessary to distribute its wealth according to the nature of experiences needed to ensure your continued evolution. There are different levels that give whatever is necessary to prepare people for the next step, but it will all change given time and experience. We, for our part, stand by and guide you so that your efforts are productive and expand your level of consciousness. Out of the present chaos will come many advancements that will overcome some of your present problems. When you are ready for them, we arrange your next experiences so that progress is in line with your needs. It cannot be rushed, although when a time is given for its fruition, in the present circumstances, it is important that it is met. This extraordinary happening will herald in the next phase of the new dawning for Earth. Templates of light will be released from the higher realms and will assist with the reforming of the magnetic core of your planet. These templates will create imprints of light that will descend and transform the ability of the sacred sites to interact with the magnetic core, creating a more complete, stable opening of a series of multidimensional alternate reality spaces throughout your Earth plane. This imprinting light from the templates will play a role of awakening and highlighting these multidimensional alternate reality spaces. These alternate realities are sacred arenas where aspects of your higher self exist. They are pathways leading you back home. You can liken the magnetic core of Earth as a bud of a flower, which begins to open its petals outwards. As the bud opens, a new light potential of Earth is realized. Rays of light emanate from the center of the bud, flowing outwards throughout the earth plane. You transform as you work, sleep, breathe, eat, love, commute, blow up and calm down. It is a constant process now. As the process deepens within you, you begin to witness the signs of it externally. The 5D becomes visible around you. First, it is seen in tiny fragments, and as you increase your ability to hold the higher vibration, to hold your truth, to be in peace with all that flows around you, you will effortlessly maintain that vibration around you. But here is the caveat. This cannot be done through effort. This is a process of deep surrender to the perfection of all that is, to your life, to your character, to the life and characters around you, to the perfection of the Divine Mother's tapestry of life. Acceptance of what is opens the door to surrender, to trusting the higher plan, the higher plane. When you open into acceptance and surrender, you move into compassion, which is an aspect of divine love. It is a finer vibration of love that embodies the 5D codes. So welcome your life. Use the moments of joy to notice and nurture peace within. Use the moments of friction to notice and nurture acceptance and compassion within. The raging storm is as perfect as the balmy breeze. We monitor your progress and, without interfering with your free will choice, do our best to keep you on the right path. Some of your chosen leaders are already aware of what is needed and have been primed for their tasks before they incarnate. With help, they should find the path prepared for them and fulfill their appointed tasks. You are never left without guidance, but it is your choice as to which path you take. But eventually we will be on hand to make sure you get there. It is not new to us, as we have many times helped you to make advancements. Now it is very important that you are aware of what is needed to make the changes that are necessary. And to this end, many special souls have incarnated upon Earth to ensure they take place. Do not despair regardless of what is taking place around you. The outcome will eventually be to your liking. Events are literally forcing your authorities to re-access their actions and ways of thinking so that they can control what is happening all around you. Be assured that our influence is able to direct your efforts to ensure a suitable outcome. So try to remain positive and do not be downhearted, as in the end, we can assure you that everything will turn out as planned. It may be hard going for many of you, as for karmic reasons, you need certain experiences to ensure continued growth. Vast spaces of the purest light will arise through the release of these templates. The light frequency of these templates is designed to set in motion a further expansive breaking down of the old ancient density that have been in place for lifetimes. This framework of density has played the role of holding in place the third-dimensional expression of fear and struggle for all humanity, creating shackles, an immovable force of intense focused illusion for those of you on Earth. The sacred prophecies speak of this specific time being a liberation for all life force across the Earth plane. These pure light templates carry the sacred imprinting codes to Earth to play an essential role by dissolving and removing this ancient density of illusion. And simultaneously, as the illusion lifts, the shackles loosen, enabling the creation of a higher alignment platform of light consciousness to descend from the universal realms to your planet. As you begin this reorientation beyond the illusion into a liberated space, you can enter a state of natural realignment to truth that is interwoven within the alternate reality spaces. You are to be enabled to re-enter this higher arena of consciousness through the stable action arising from the magnetic core. The sacred templates will begin to also resonate within the cells of your heart and create an interactive pulse within the electrical systems of your brain cells and pineal. pulse will be creating the electrical reformation of your systems. This process will be you returning to a different and completely natural re-synergized frequency through all the sacred systems of your physical body. We look forward to the day when we can openly come amongst you and directly assist you in your evolution. After all, it is the reason you are experiencing upon Earth, and stand at the point of evolution that for many will be the last time they will have to continue their experiences upon Earth. It has been a hard time for many, but be assured that it is exactly what you needed to advance. Even so, you still have a certain degree of choice, such as choosing your parents from those who are best suited to give you the experience you need. Each life is carefully arranged to ensure you have the best opportunity to achieve your life plan. The importance of taking note of whatever challenges arise in your day-to-day activities is necessary, as they are part of your growth by giving you the experiences you need. Perhaps the most difficult ones to deal with involve other people, because they in turn are also learning from their experiences through you. Within families, it becomes more difficult as you are not simply having a one-off experience and must live with the consequences. It is all part of your necessary growth if you are to eventually end the cycle of reincarnation that is the goal you are aiming for. Some question if there is good karma, and the answer is of course yes, and as you may well say, one good deed deserves another. You will probably call it a reward, and it is if you think that way. There is much you can do to ensure your life is happy, and it all revolves around how you treat other people, hopefully as you would be treated yourself. Some souls seem to have everything good coming their way, and you can be assured they have earned it from previous lives. However, you often associate it with being very rich, but that is not the case, as such a position can be very trying and a great responsibility. You have a crystalline structure that exists in the space between all the cells of your body. This interactive pulse will ignite the crystalline structure on a multidimensional level. This ignition is like a flame, like the relighting of your inner sacred flame. The brilliance of this flame reopens the sacred senses of your heart center. This pure brilliance quickening of your heart will enable you to enter a higher resonance consciousness, giving you the authority to allow a re-engagement of your sacred heritage. A remembrance of your multidimensional being returning to you, your key to access these higher alternate reality spaces. An aspect of your destiny is that you are always ultimately to be the one to activate your individual self-realization process. This is the juncture of time for the actual unveiling of yourself, for you to consciously choose to return to communion, to the collective God consciousness state. This is the returning for you, as the doorways to the sacred arena of Earth will again become accessible to you. This entire unfolding and unveiling of you is a natural process. You are simply being repositioned back to your place of origin. Within your destined place, you fit perfectly within the crystalline communion of God consciousness. A process of consciously dialing yourself at the time of the full moon. This process is designed to reposition you with the expansive frequencies at the time of the event to enable you to realign with this next wave of resonance change.